I'm late, therefore I am. Hello. To be late is to be alive. I was playing Fallout 76 with Sam. And eating. I'm allowed. It's my stream. How are we doing? Swear to God, I closed this door. Let me just get set up here. I did not have a second monitor or anything. Ready to go because my laptop keeps getting commandeered for other things. By the 9, by the 9, by the 9. Now is not the time for an HP Smart update. Windows. Right. New headset. It's the headset which I didn't like, but I'm getting used to it. Oblivion, here we are. Let us launch the video game, shall we? A wizard is never late. It's a really convenient excuse you got there, Gandalf. Honestly, you're full of shit, mate. Technically, a wizard can never be late because we do not believe in the concept of time. Accusing me of being late is racist. Stop attacking my culture. Shut up, Gandalf. Hello, everybody, anyway. Monday, bloody Monday. Looking forward to it, even though one eye has swollen shut due to hay fever. Yikes. I had a weird, big blotch on my eye yesterday and this morning, but it's starting to die down now. I don't know. Don't know if that's a hay fever thing or just an ingrown eyelash, probably. Hi, Oda. Hi, Sam, of course. Hi, Lily. Not gonna lie, these Pride emotes fucking suck. If you hadn't said they were Pride emotes, I would not have known, honestly. What is that? Genuinely have to be, like, face right up to the monitor to even tell what the hell's going on there. I don't know. Gay shit, literally. Right, what were we doing? We had just started this quest line. Technically DLC of the Knights of the Nine. The Chapel of Anvil got massacred in character about, I don't know, 7 months ago. And we kind of just have been sitting on this fact for a while. As has the rest of the world. I think the corpses are still there. Crazy priest outside is talking about the return of Uberil, the Unfeathered! Or Untethered! I don't know, it's one or the other. He's either a plucked chicken or some kind of transient form that can transverse the multiverse. I don't know. He's trans. So, Pride Month. We had to walk the path of the pilgrimage of the Nine Divines or something and recover the lost artifacts of these guys. Whose leader, what was the guy's name? The Crusader bloke. That's not helpful. Helm of the Crusader? That's not helpful. The guy who this belonged to. We had to recover all his artifacts and then beat a bunch of ghosts with no ammo. And here we are.
By the 9. I've not seen such strength. Could you be... No, you cannot. You are simply a noble knight.
Right, tell me about the Knights of the Nine.
The original Order of the Nine was founded with the intention of safekeeping the Crusaders' relics. In life, we failed at this task. In death, we seek to preserve what little we accomplish while we wait.
Can you guys hear the game okay, by the way?
To come and finish what we began.
Sorry, I'm trying to get to fucking grips with this nonsense headset.
May the 9 guide your way.
Can you be? No, you cannot. Oh. To be or not to be? No. the children who are wrong.
I am at your service, Commander. In death, we continued the work that escaped us in life. The relics must still be guarded for someday.
Okay, these guys aren't giving me any new information. So our actual quest is... I should talk to the ghosts of the former knights.
Strike.
Okay then,
I am at your...
we'll continue.
Alas, my old comrade is not among us here. We do not know why his spirit did not join us here to guard.
Oh.
Our last relic. We were estranged in life, but I had hoped that in death we could be reconciled.
Sorry.
For my part, I now know that I am largely to blame for the ruin.
Okay, I don't care. You guys talk way too much and all in the same voice. I'm going to very quickly possibly crash the game to turn up the volume a bit on my end. Now that doesn't affect Streamlabs, does it? No, it doesn't. That's good. So I can whack this up.
Right.
And we didn't crash. Wonderful. I got plenty first world problems. Bought a PS5 Portal, and due to crappy Wi-Fi in this house, I'm forced to stay in. The game's run on like World War I footage, but annoying. Did you all see the gameplay reveal for Dragon Age 4? Yes. Yeah, so a little bit of stuff this week, carrying on from kind of what we were talking about before.
I wish to see the...
Sure. I'm not fucking listening to
May
them.
your sword...
Yeah, the game looks okay. I'm kind of looking forward to it. To be honest, I'm kind of tempted to reinstall Inquisition and go back and play the expansion. I may actually do this before Veilguard releases. We should maybe stream the Trespasser DLC, which we were supposed to do in the first place, but I think we all got kind of sick of Inquisition after about 20 weeks of it. But we'll do that.
Find the priestesses of Kinnereth. Only they can guide you to the boots.
The boots.
The boots are safeguarded by Kinnereth herself. You must be tested and prove yourself worthy to acquire them.
Ciri still has an identity crisis. I reckon what they showed is the beginning, and you know what? I think they'll wrap up the Solus stuff in the prologue. I will say the game looks more or less just like Inquisition did, which, you know, I'm okay with for the most part. My problems with Inquisition were more in story and kind of the transition to open world without really having a reason for it. It's like, we're going to make the game open world. Okay, great. How is that going to change the gameplay? Crafting materials? You know? But what I've heard, I think, is they're making it a little bit more linear, a little bit more like smaller world spaces that you explore, which is kind of more like what the classic, really all their past games, Knights of the Old Republic, Mass Effect, Dragon Age 1, 2. Maybe an identity crisis is just the Dragon Age identity at this point. Yeah. Either way. If it's looking a lot like Inquisition, meaning that they hopefully haven't done another major swing in another direction. It's like, alright, we had something halfway there in the last game, let's just like knuckle down and tighten the screws a bit here. I think that sounds fine. It hasn't done a massive art direction shift, which I think a lot of people were maybe unnecessarily afraid of, based on that weird like Fortnite animation cinematic trailer. I think most people were like, it's stylized. It's not going to actually look like this in-game.
I know where you may find the gauntlets of the Crusader, for I was the one who lost them.
Clumsy.
Though many know where they are still lost. I believe there is something you must do in order to retrieve them.
Talk
Would
faster.
you listen to my tale?
1.5 times speed. Not now, perhaps another time.
As you wish. When Sir Junkin died while questing after the boots, I mourned. I know where you...
Oh my god. I have to listen to his bollocks story? Fine.
When the Order fractured, I attempted to return to the service of the Nine. In the brief time I was there, I did more to hurt the chapel than help it.
Get to the point, man!
Your attitude does not bode well. Nevertheless, you may yet succeed where I failed. I failed to show mercy, and Stendar cursed me for it. Right my wrongs. Show mercy where it is needed, and Stendar may grant you the gauntlets. Seek out the chapel of Stendar and Coral.
Okay, fine.
Walk with the Nine, Sir Knight.
Do you mean to say you didn't enjoy wandering around like a tit picking up 10 of everything for crafting? On my first playthrough, fuck no. On my recent playthrough, which I was doing in my own time, where I had no problem just wasting a day, yeah, no, it was fine. Kind of scratched that same itch that, like, Fallout 76 is currently scratching. Just wander around, kill things. Total waste of time. Like, I'm completely aware that it's, like, slop, for lack of a better word. But yeah, not really an appealing point for a game series, which has always been about, like, story and roleplay. Isn't that the voice of Ron Perlman? Fuck no. If it was Ron Perlman, he would either be doing a much better job or sound much sleepier. Damn it, Turok. You gotta find the gauntlets of the whatever. Chapel of Stendar, Turok. War never changes. Okay.
Greetings, Sir Knight. The gauntlets were recovered by...
So boots and gauntlets. I think that's it, right?
Sir Knight. I am at your...
There's nothing else, unless a shield
I am
or
at your...
a sword or anything.
If you are true to the teachings of
Oh,
Julius,
there's a shield. Yeah.
it may be possible for you to find the shield of the Crusader. When the Order crumbled, I set out on my own. With the help of a few trusted friends, I began work to keep the shield safe for all eternity. I died defending the fort from those who would take and misuse the shield. I never saw our work
Misuse a
finished.
shield.
I trust that the others carried on without me. It lies in the southeast. Believe in yourself.
Okay.
May your swords...
You have my tribute, Sir Knight. In 3, but for the first time. And now, I must ask you to press forward. Below the chapel of Zenithar in Leowyn, there is a shrine to the great craftsman, Saint Calidus. Those seeking the mace must pray before
Okay,
the
there's a
shrine.
mace as well. This
When you
fucking
die,
headset!
you will receive a vision. Or perhaps...
Sorry, it's just completely on its own, gone from noise cancelling to talk through, and it's really fucking distracting.
Real. You will see the mace, separated from you by a great chasm. The chasm represents your doubt. Your faith must be your guide across it.
God, it feels like I've got fucking hay fever right now. Ears blocked, unblocked, blocked, unblocked.
This is what I know. As I said, my faith was weak. I have told you, if you seek
And
the
it's-
mace, travel to Leowyn's
Yep, it's now gone back to noise
shrine in the
cancelling again.
Undercroft, and let your faith in the Nine be the sound.
Absolute
Go
pain in
with
the arse.
virtue.
It doesn't. I guess it doesn't bother me when I'm just using this headset like casually, but because I'm streaming and I'm talking, my voice constantly changing from my end, going from being really loud to really quiet. You know, it's bothering me. Do I have a manual? Yes, it's in Chinese. But yeah, Dragon Age 2 art direction was perfect. It was pretty good. Kind of the ideal of the series. Inquisition carried on like the designs, but went for a bit more photorealistic. Obviously, the graphics improving. I mean, like, I'll say, like, the actual design of the dragons themselves are... I am completely fucking stuck. Thank you. The design of the dragons themselves are really good at Inquisition. In 1 and 2, they were just a bit kind of generic fantasy dragon that you would see on like the front cover of some pulp fantasy choose your own adventure story from 1987. Right, we are in trouble. No map markers? Great. Let's just get to civilization if we can. Because I really need to buy some arrows. I need to sit down and finish. Oh yeah, you've still not finished it, have you? Right, I know what they were going for here, but I think whoever's job at Bethesda was to put the details on this area kind of messed up one of the axes on this. Axes, get it? Because it's an axe. Ha! Photorealism, photoshmealism. Who wants reality in their fantasy? Art direction is where it's at. For fantasy, anyway. Yeah, I suppose one of my problems with the Inquisition as well, everything being so, like, shiny and clean and nice looking, kind of made, like, none of the enemies stood out to me. Like, none of the designs of the demons or, like, the enemy soldiers or anything like that, because everybody kind of just... It kind of feels like you're looking at everything from a bit of a distance. I guess also the camera, like, physically was a bit more zoomed out in that game compared to, like, Origins. Like, I mean, I've got, like, vivid memories of the Hurlocks and all the Darkspawn, the Templars and everything in Dragon Age Origins, and then I think about, like, the, what are they called, the Devinter mages and all that jazz and Inquisition, and all I think of is, like, shiny, bloom-covered smear getting exploded by 27 magic blasts from me and my party, before I could even see what their armor looked like. Origins did have a grimy quality I did enjoy. Really complemented the sleaze. Yeah, I think, again, Dragon Age 2 probably had the best balance of, like, just good designs, while still having that grimier quality. Oh, bollocks. Whoa! Whoa! Let's just, keep healing ourselves while we run. How does anybody travel in this country? Again, we have no means to defend ourselves, and we can't fast travel while enemies are nearby, so just gotta run. Dragon Age 2 did have the Welsh elf. Anyone who can make the Welsh accent sexy is marriage material. What are you trying to say about the Welsh, eh? Oh, of course, you're talking about yourself. I sound like a steam train trying to sing gospel. Oh, I miss Meryl. Yeah. Meryl? Yeah. Sorry, there's Meryl and then there's Merin, which is the sexy witch lady from Fallen Order, right? I've plenty to say about the Welsh. Some of it's nice. I've been to Wales to visit my Scottish relatives who moved there from Tain, and did not speak to any of the locals, but hey-oh. Now that you're all here and can't escape, SSBW Battlefield will be on Saturday this week, as I'm spending time with Mum Friday. That's nice. Same time?
Let's hear it.
What's new with you?
I saw some
Welsh elf. Welf. Welsh elf wife. Welfu.
hail, good citizen. How...
No. I'm going to need you to, like, phonetically type out exactly how they pronounce any word in Welsh. For my own amusement. Coffee. I guess. Just stretched out as long as they can. Alright, let's wait till morning. Buy some arrows. Oh. What was the other thing I was catching up on? Avowed. Yeah. There was also supposedly a gameplay reveal of Avowed. It was mostly just people talking, occasionally cutting to gameplay. But looks alright. Looks very colourful. It was the first thing which stuck out to me anyway.
Only quality goods.
Oh, hold on. Let me get my good boy outfit on. Don't know, am I misremembering having... Wait, hold on. Oh, this is different. I'm usually wearing this. This is even better.
Bye. It's my pleasure. Only quality goods for
in mercantilism. Jolly good. Right, dwarven arrows? Sure.
I wouldn't make that deal with
Gimme.
anybody.
Silver arrows? Sure. I am not going to buy any steel or iron anymore. We have the money. We have the technology.
An excellent bargain. You drive a hard bargain.
Let's sell the curious of the... Yeah, let's go on. Ancient artifact. Holy relic. Shite, get rid of it. You know what? Shite, get rid of it.
A fine transaction.
Welkin stone. Oh, you have a lot of these. Yeah, fuck it.
Thank you for...
Thank you for your patron money.
I take it you
To my
want
patrons. Let's check here as well. A measly 100 arrows will not get us very far in this game.
Go ahead, please. Only quality goods for sale here. What?
Elven. Ooh, yeah, fuck it. I don't want to be caught with no more ammo between now and the end of this god's forsaken game. Right. Okay, question. Wizard of Antiquity. What is our armor at the moment? We're missing glass greaves. What is better? because we just got this at the end of last stream. We've got a Glass Curious, which gives us 9 armor and 30 points of health, or this new thing, which gives us 10 armor and... Yeah, basically a 15% reduction in all normal damage and 27 points in health. So it's basically as good, with some added bonuses. Ooh. 4 versus 5. Resist magic. Fortify light armor. Oh, that's... I don't like it. I don't want to run around with the Warriors of Light helmet. Bit of a mishmash of armor, but we don't care. Right, so what was our next objective? Spoken with the ghosts and learned where several parts of the armor are hidden. I should return when I've collected them all. Not going to tell me what they said. Now, I appreciate a game which asks more of the player and doesn't just compass marker where they go all the time. However, this is the first time you've done this, Oblivion. I was not prepared. Fuck you. Right, there was Chapel of Stendar. There was some fort to the southeast, I think. And some other place. Fuck. Anywhere we found? What strand? Alright, I'm googling it. What's this quest we're on? It is... What are we gonna get? Oh, wait. They're all separate quests? Are they? Yes, they are! Okay. So this one is for the boots, this one is for the gauntlets, shield, and mace. Let's take it one at a time. Okay, retract everything that I said a minute ago. We're all good. Excuse me? No, you, actually. Oh, by the way, patrons, there is a poll up. I know it's a bit early. I know we've still got a bit more of this game to play. But there is a poll, and it's only 2 games listed, just to keep it nice and simple. And those are Morrowind or Elden Ring, just in time for the Shadow of the Erdtree DLC to drop. Man of Medan 2 and Man of Medan 2. And I've given it like a 2-week thing with it, just so it's got plenty of time. Because like I say, I reckon we'll be... Tonight, we'll do the Night to the 9. No matter how long it bloody takes, we're going to finish this quest line. So that next week we can finish the main quest. And then week after that, we will at least start Shivering Isles. That's what I've got plotted out anyway. Might make these some longer streams than usual, but I'm happier doing that than dragging the game out. like an extra full week or two, you know. I'll just have to, you know, prepare snacks if they go overtime. Oh, shit, there's a point. How are we doing for damage and charge? Let's remember to... It's dead. Remember to soul trap. I have no right since I'm not a patron, but Elden Ring gets my vote. I will bear this in mind. Where is this? Who is this?
What brings you to the altar of Kinnereth, my child?
I'm here for the boots of the Crusader?
You would seek the holy relic Kinnereth has
I thought this was a
bestowed
Daedric
upon the
shrine. I
world.
was a bit confused.
Then you must prove yourself worthy. Kinnereth's creations guard her relic.
Daedra, they're all the same
You
thing,
must
really.
pass the test before you may be granted the boots.
Look at this fucking guy. What test?
I cannot say what it will be, for I do not know. Kinnereth herself will decide in what manner you shall be tested. All I can do is direct you to the Grove of Trials, and remind you to heed Kinnereth's teachings. Fear and respect nature and all her creations.
Cat keeps opening the door. It's annoying me.
Not far from here, to the west, nestled within the great forest, it is a place many would overlook. I warn you that it is unwise to take anyone with you. You should go there alone. Indeed, nature itself. You would do well to remember this when it...
Okay.
Then proceed directly to the grove, as your test has begun. Good.
Good.
Farewell.
Righty. These next few streams should be interesting, because I think from this point, I haven't done any of the Knights of the Nine DLC. And I haven't done any of the Shivering Isle DLC. So besides the main quest stuff, which again has been a very long time since I even did that. Oh. Right. Right. I must be tested by Kinnereth. Something about fearing and respecting nature. Although, so far, all I'm getting the impression is that I'm gonna kill this bear. A bear attacked me, but I made no attempts to fight back. A cave has been... Okay, so I was... This was the right thing to do. Good. Good boy. Boop the snip. Give him a little peck on the cheek. Peck between the eyes. Proceed directly to Grove Street. To excuse me for a moment, gonna take a shower and wash pollen out me eyes. That would be wise. Fight or no fight? Fight or no fight? Don't laugh at me. With your weird shiny face. And wooden tits. Right. Mine. No fight. Good. Puts the whatever. Fortify willpower or... You know what? I might just wear these instead. They kind of go, and they're much better. 85 points of feathers. Bloody good as an enchantment. And despite them being heavy armor, they actually make me run faster because the proportional weight that I'm carrying is a lot less, because my total carry weight is increased by so much. It's kind of wacky. Right, what's next? What is next? What is next? Stendar's Mercy. Sir Casimir has told me the gauntlets are located in the Chapel of Stendar in Chorrol. I must travel there. Right, I don't know where I am.
Please help. Who will help an old beggar?
Good afternoon.
Yes. Oh no, it's the dog lady. I hate this bin.
Good to see you. I'm Rena Bruyant. I love dogs. Doesn't everyone? Yes, it's quite odd. Reynold, who I've bumped into several times in Coral, acted like I was a complete stranger. Also, he seems sober, which is a refreshing change. Usually Reynold is stumbling around Coral, drunk as can be.
Huh.
Very odd, but then it's really none of my business. Good day.
What an interesting but completely out of nowhere piece of news. Maybe we'll look into that later. But first. Righto, righto, righto. Oh? Oh, they're just like here? Just on the floor? And have been for like 1,000 years, or what?
What brings you here, my lady?
Don't call me that. Fucking incel. Gauntlets of the Crusader?
Ah, yes. The gauntlets have
Redder.
been here for ages. I know only the basic story
Tips
behind
fedora.
them. They're more of a novelty these days. My only real involvement with them these days is keeping the youngsters from hurting themselves trying to pick the gauntlets up.
Oh, they
What
can't
is
be
your
moved.
interest in them, if I may ask?
I'd like to get them.
Oh, I'm afraid that's quite impossible. They don't move, not even a bit, as if they're the heaviest things in the
Right,
world.
now I understand why they're just
Don't
on
you
the
know
floor.
the story behind them? I'm not familiar with all the details.
Go on.
Yes, well, I don't know the whole thing. A great many years ago, a knight of the old order did something terrible, and the gauntlets just fell off. They dropped to
Fell
the floor
off.
right where he
Plus
stood,
L, plus
and
ratio.
no one could lift them. It was a sign of the curse placed upon this knight by Stendar, I think. That curse still lingers on today, in fact. Oh, why, he's a descendant of that very knight from so long ago. The curse has affected his family all these years. He came here from Hammerfell seeking a cure, but, well, he may know more of the story.
Alright, I'll go talk to him then.
He's down in the chapel hall. Rest. Goodbye.
I love that. I love stories when it's like your ancestor did something and so your entire bloodline immortal is cursed. It's like, alright. Bit of collective punishment never hurt anyone. Sheesh.
What is it? Is there a cure? Has Orelder found a cure? I know there's something he's not telling me.
If not for the fact that I was doing a quest, that would have been a really weird way to introduce yourself to a complete stranger. Yes, I am here about the cure. For the curse cure.
Ah, so you've heard it, have you? Terrible curse. Been in the family almost longer than anyone can remember. When I was younger, I could live with it. I'd come here, to the place it all happened. Orelder has let me stay, mostly out of pity, I think.
What is the
There's
curse?
something else. I swear.
What is the curse?
Ah, so when I was younger, I could live with... I'd come here, to the place it all happened. Our elder has let me stay.
I'm just going to assume he has like a shriveled cock or something, because he's not elaborating on what the actual curse is. I can't get it up anymore. I need that bath water, son. Shut up.
I've seen plenty of pity in people's eyes over the years. I grew up recognizing it. But with Arelda, there's something else there. And when he speaks to me, there are times I'd swear he sounds apologetic. Guilty, even.
Nothing he's saying is dissuading me.
What reason does he have to hold back information? I know I'm a doomed man one way or the other. Speak to him if you can. Convince him to tell me what he knows as a dying man's last wish.
Oh, so now he's dying. I think he's being melodramatic. I'm dying for a shag. Please.
You've seen them, I assume. The only evidence of what happened so...
What the hell is this? Elden Shrimple live stream?
I
What?
thought perhaps I could lift them.
Hello.
That somehow this curse would be lifted if I could pick them up. I tried for hours. Until... I'm not ashamed to admit that. I've been at the end of my rope for far too long to be...
He's at the end of his rope. He's at the end of his rope because he can't make ropes. Shut up.
I don't know why they're still here. They're so heavy, and I'm so weak.
Just done watching episode 1 of House of the Dragon season 2. How was it? He is useless as a man now. He has to become a... I'm not reading that. For someone who is so close to dying, allegedly, this old fart sure is taking his time with line delivery. No, I don't know if you were here, but he's inept. The curse on his family has shriveled his junk. He needs e-girl bathwater to get it up anymore. Unfortunately, e-girls have yet to be invented in the Elder Scrolls universe. It's a terrible curse.
I don't... You too.
Right. I'll go speak to Priest Man, who seems to be maybe not knowing as much as he's letting on. Can I just... Oh,
Good
whatever.
to see you. Welcome, Knight Commander. It's a horrible thing, truly. One cannot help but pity those such as Kellen, who have such a burden placed on them through no fault of their own. But if it is the will of the Nine...
What aren't you telling me?
I cannot face him. I know what might be done for him, but I haven't the will to do it. I wish I could help him. Truly I do. But I cannot muster the strength to damn myself on his behalf.
I know what must be done. I must become an e-girl thought. Only that will save... Stop it! I do not have the strength to do it.
The curse. I know what would lift it, but I cannot do it. The only way to free Kellen of his curse is to take it on myself. I am not strong enough to do this, and so I am a failure. I fail Kellen every time I speak to him, and I fail Stendar every time I pray to him, and do you know one who would do such a thing? One who would pray at this chapel's altar, pray to Stendar for the power to lift this curse?
You looking at me? No, I got shit to do. I can't be getting cursed.
I've told you, the only way to lift the curse from Kellen is to pray to Stendar for the power to free him. But that means taking the curse on yourself. You'll be marked for life, as will all your children and your children's children.
Huh. This seems like a pretty raw deal. I mean, I guess Garfen could become an e-girl thought. It's it wouldn't be the first random life choice they made on a whim. So So he's trying to find an Elder Scroll to look into the future and glimpse e-girls. So yeah, how was House of the Dragon? We're currently rewatching season 8 of Game of Thrones. I don't know if you were here for last week when I said Uni has just started watching Game of Thrones. And we got to season 7, and then in the process of downloading... Hi, Ariana. In the process of downloading season 8, she spoiled herself about everything that happened, because the file names were basically like, this is the episode where Jon Snow becomes an e-girl thought. And it's like, oh, well. I don't want to watch it now. But I think the boredom has finally caught up to her, and she's like, alright, fine. And once we're done with that, I would like to go back and watch House of the Dragon. Because I remembered liking the first season, but I've only seen it once. I'm in a meeting, so I've been bopping in and out. Right, let's just fucking do this. I have prayed at the altar, and I have been granted the ability to lay hands on Kellen. I need to see... I don't want to lay hands on... This is getting worse. This deal keeps getting worse all the time. Hi, Kellen. I'm now your e-girl. I have invented an entire genre. Let me just... Let me just... No.
Come back to see the doomed man, have you?
It'll be lay hands.
Take care.
Lay hands. I don't want to lay hands. Oh boy, I love cat girls. House of the Dragon is good. Not incredible, but good. Better than Game of Thrones, in my opinion, but taking quite a lot of liberty with the source material. I'm, like, barely familiar with the source material of Dance of the Dragon, specifically, so... Season 2, Episode 1 is very much setting up the rest of the season. Not going to spoil anything, but it will rattle your bones. Heh. I will watch it. Definitely.
How did you? I feel good. I feel good.
Oh no!
I feel like death. I feel like running.
I feel good. I feel good. My balls have been emptied for the first time in years.
I can't believe it. I feel normal. Thank you so much. You have no idea what this means to me.
I'm gonna go wash my hands. I'm gonna go burn my hands off. Give me a second. No. Don't touch the bed. He's normal now. Yeah. Can I just pick these up then? Well, that was easy. So, what's the curse exactly? Is it here? Curse of the Consumed. So what, my total fatigue is reduced? Or... is that it? It's kind of a shite curse, to be honest. Fair enough.
I can't believe you were willing to do that for Kellen.
I can't believe you were willing to do that for Kellen. You disgust me. Get out of this church. The fact people will sit here there and tell you they used to think this game was normal. It's deranged. It's fucking deranged. Alright, what do these gauntlets actually do? They're slightly better. Fortify restoration, 9 points. Resist disease, kind of a shite effect, to be honest, but they're a little bit better on the armor front. The hood does not go with it. I'm sorry. The hood doesn't not go with it at all. See, we've completely abandoned our aesthetic. We're now just a boring nightman, aren't we? What happened to us? Where's the helmet? You got a helmet. Eh. If the hood was white, it might have worked. Yeah, that would have been good. You say that as if Oblivion outfits could go with anything at all. Yeah. Separate at birth. Yeah, while we're here, we heard something about a dude in town who's acting a bit weird. Let's go have a chat. Back. No good. My eye is now inflated so big it looks like Mick Jagger's lips are protruding out besides my nose. I won't get any satisfaction. I can't get... No, okay. That's... Sorry to hear that. Take some antihistamine or something.
If I've told you once, I've told you 1,000 times, I've never been to Shadenhall. Oh, hang on, you're someone else. Apologies, my good friend. I mistook you for someone else. Always being asked about it, I am. Didn't I see you in Shadenhall, they say? Well, I'm sick of it. Sick and tired and
This
sick.
is just Ed Joffrey doing his
perhaps
best
a little
drunk
drunk.
impression.
But never mind. You look like the honest sort, so I've got a job for you. You're going to travel to Shadenhall and find out what sort of imposter is trying to besmirch my good name. And you're going to tell him... You're going to tell him I'm quite capable of besmirching my good name on my own. You should cease and desist immediately. There's 50 gold pieces in it for you, friend. Right then. Off you go.
Yes, I do enjoy people immediately telling what the twist is of the quest. Right at the start of the quest. Thank you, Oda. Although it was pretty obvious. The actual... it's called Separated at Birth. If you couldn't predict that there's going to be twins involved, then... Speaking of which, has anybody been watching The Acolyte? Sorry, that was a surprisingly good transition? Or surprisingly shit. Yeah, there's a show. There's a mystery thriller set in the Star Wars universe where the mystery is immediately clear that there are twins. Sorry, like, I know this is kind of spoilers, and I try to not spoil things, but I don't really care. Speaking of the cerebral bore, The Acolyte, it's not good. Yeah. Sorry, that third episode was genuinely, like, the worst piece of Star Wars I've seen. Worst piece of live-action Star Wars since Rise of Skywalker. And even then, Rise of Skywalker at least had some acting in it. At least had some... At least the camera moved once in a while and, like, something exploded on screen. I'm not, like, sitting here being like, oh, no, you just want pew-pew and lightsabers. No, I'm perfectly fine with, like, a talky, philosophical episode. But please, like, have some good fucking conversation and actually have something to say. Not just... I am going to kill you. You can't leave. I want to be a Jedi. No, Jedi are bad. No, I think they are good. It's... Sorry, again, like, it's... I'm going to watch the next episode because I have heard people have had pre-screenings of the first 4 episodes, and a lot of people were saying beforehand, episode 3 sucked. Episode 4 was a lot better. So I'm going to keep watching, and to be honest, I'm probably going to watch the whole thing, because, like, even good or bad, I still like to at least say I've seen it, so I can give an informed opinion, rather than just, I heard it was bad, so I'm angry, you know, But yeah, episode 3, it's not good. I don't watch Star Wars, but pray tell. So basically, the Acolyte is... it's set like 100 years before the Phantom Menace, and the episode the show begins with some assassin lady killing a Jedi, and then this sort of sets off an investigation to find out who did it. We immediately cut to an identical-looking woman who is, like, working as a mechanic on a ship, and then the Jedi show up and are like, "Ah, you're wanted for murder. It was you who did it, wasn't it?" And she's like, "No." And then they're like, "Wait a minute, you had a twin sister, didn't you?" And she's like, "No, I did, but she's definitely dead." And everyone else is like, "Yes, she's definitely dead." And then, like, it's obvious that she's not dead, and she's the killer. And this is, like, before the first episode has ended. So, like, there's the mystery, kind of, gone. Instantly. And then, yeah, episode 3 is, like, showing a flashback to the two sisters back when they were, like, living in a witch coven. Sort of like the Night Sisters, except lamer. And they stand around singing really cringy songs. The power of one, the power of two, the power of many. Sam can attest, it's bad. I winced so bad. I've never cringed. As cringy as Star Wars can be, I have never cringed so hard at anything in that franchise as that song during that episode. God almighty. Yeah. It's not great. See, now I want to watch it more. You should. And just nothing happens in the third episode. It is the most, it's like spiritually uninteresting. I was so fucking just tuned out of it. I mean, like, the one of the sisters is annoyed at the other because she wants to join the Jedi instead of becoming a witch, and then she's like, "I won't let you go. I'll kill you." And then she steals her diary and she sets it on fire, and then this seems to trigger, like, the reactor of the base to explode and then kill their entire culture. Now, obviously, this probably isn't what actually happened, and we'll find out later that this was just one person's perspective, but it doesn't change the fact that it was an incredibly boring episode. Which, even if the rest of the show is fucking golden, just forever skip episode 3. Like, it's like anytime you rewatch Avatar: The Last Airbender, you just skip the Great Divide. Like, it's that level of just, you don't need it. It's just not worth it. This sounds really, really bad. And you know, like, I'm fairly lenient on Star Wars. You know, I've got a high tolerance for, like, trash when it comes to Star Wars. You know, I'll be critical, but usually I temper it with, like, you know, there's some decent stuff there, or like, but no, it's just, it's bad. It just looked bad as well, which even, like, the previous 2 episodes, one of my good points was, like, I think the production quality is decent, you know, the sets and the aliens and everything else, and the fight scenes, like that opening fight scene has definitely been the best part of the series so far. Opening as in episode 1 opening. It just hasn't lived up to that level so far. With Carrie-Anne Moss, Trinity. Yeah, but, like, the episode 3 didn't even have that going for it, because half the scenes are just filmed as, like, camera on twin 1, camera on twin 2. Camera on both twins standing next to each other as one goes and then the other goes, because, like, it's symbolism. See, they're subtly hinting that the two twins don't get on well with each other because they push each other 17 times in the exact same way. Oh, it's bad. Which episode was the Great Divide? That was the one in season 1 where they are like going through the Grand Canyon, and there's like 2 tribes of like Earth Kingdom settlers who are like, 100 years ago, your great-great-grand ancestor screwed over our great-great ancestor, and so now we both hate each other forever. And it's like tribalism and bridging the Great Divide. See, it's symbolism. It's actually poetry. It rhymes. I say saying that, like, even that Great Divide's not as bad as Acolyte Episode 3. It's just the one that most people agree is the worst episode. Sounds like new Star Wars has Coronation Street level camera work. Yeah. Yeah. I mean, when I say The Great Divide's a bad episode, I mean like it's a 5 or 6 out of 10 episode, as opposed to Acolyte Episode 3, which is like a 2. It's just the worst of a otherwise brilliant show. This was the worst of an otherwise mid-show. Yeah, exactly, Billy. Right, what am I doing? Sorry, I'm just talking about Star Wars and like... Okay, Shaden Hall. I need to find Fort Bulwark. Before we go there, let's just go to Shaden Hall and find this twin. Acolyte, more like Echo shite. I had to Alt-Tab as initially thought you were saying 3 was the worst of an otherwise brilliant show, meaning Acolyte. Oh. Well, I mean, maybe they could turn it around. Maybe it'll be the best thing. The best things that Star Wars has had to offer, but... I'm not holding my breath. Denies he's ever been to Shaden Hall. In fact, his drunken condition is definitely... Reynolds paid me 50 gold to travel to Shaden Hall and find the man who's impersonating him. It's a bit too late at night, so we'll wait. Clone Wars, one of my favourite shows, has some absolute stinkers in there. Way worse than The Great Divide. Scottish hippie lemurs. I don't think they were Scottish. Were they? Wait, what was the accent again? Weren't they, like, Irish? I don't remember. Yeah, when I say, like, Acolyte Episode 3, it's the worst live-action, like, Star Wars. Yeah, I specifically used the word live-action because, yes, there are some bad episodes of Rebels and Clone Wars and stuff, which honestly might be of less value overall. But even then, that's a debate. There's a conversation to be had there. Nothing is a standout definite worst. Okay, let's just maybe ask around.
Yeah, I don't care who you are.
Oh.
Renaud Germain? No, don't know anyone by that name. There's a Gilbert Germain in town, however. Maybe he can help you. He's staying over at the Newlands Lodge.
Okay.
Good day.
Be honest, Steve. Would you like Star Wars to bugger off for a long while? Yes. And come back with a new, clearly thought out movie instead of all this streaming.
How can I help you today, friend?
I think most people would say yes.
How can I help you today, friend?
I am perfectly happy with animation chugging along, because animation has never dipped below being, like, alright, at least. Like, I wasn't the biggest lover of Bad Batch, but compared to, like, most live action, it's fucking masterful, honestly.
How can I help you today, friend?
Like, if Bad Batch is one of... Shut up. If Bad Batch is one of the weaker animated shows, and it's still better than pretty much all the live action stuff, then, you know, animation's doing pretty good. In my opinion.
How are you? Is there something I can do for you?
Do you know a Reynold Germain, mate?
He's alive? I was told that my mother and brother never survived. This is amazing. I'll need to go see him at once. You'll have to excuse me. I'd better leave right away. But please, come and see us in Coral. It would be wonderful for us both to be able to thank you for helping us find each other again.
She's busy.
This reunion will be the happiest day of my life.
Dies en route. Honestly, that might actually happen. That's not even a joke. I'd give it like a 50-50. Let's just leave him to it. In the meantime... Where was this fort? The son had a Scottish accent, but most of the others were Irish. You're right. Alright, fair enough. I'll be honest, I have realised I am really bad at identifying accents sometimes. So I do, like, have to sort of second guess myself. Like, I'm pretty sure that's Irish. Don't know what it is. Sometimes my brain just doesn't process it. Unless it's like an over-the-top... if it's somebody who's not actually a native speaker doing, like, a fake accent, you know, it's obvious what they're going for, but... Even like, if it's like a game or a movie or something, and somebody's doing a Scottish accent, sometimes even then I'm like, what are they going for here? Unless it's like Glaswegian or something, where it's fucking obvious. Like maybe I mean, guess it's like this in every country, but there are that many different dialects. It's not like there is just one Scottish accent. Acolyte is just straight up idiotic. It's just uninteresting. Is all I'd say. Like, I need to sort of emphasize, I don't care about, like, anything they've done lore-wise so far. I don't feel like they've ruined Star Wars. Or, like, I know a lot of people are complaining about, like, oh, they've nullified what made Anakin special by making these other people, you know, be born out of wedlock or some shit. Like, I don't really care about that. It's just the fact that, like, we're 3 episodes into an 8-episode show and not a single thing has happened which is of interest to me. Like, putting a Darksider in a scary new helmet and being like, who is he? Who could it be? Like, that's all they've got going for them so far. And, like, it's like, how much do I really care about this mystery? There is probably a Sith Lord pulling the strings. Probably. Somewhere. Haven't seen him yet. In this supposedly Sith-centric storyline that we were promised. Eh. Ow. Jamie Stewart. Oh. Mind your own business. Just checking, do we have a save? We do. Sorry, just to catch up on chat here. How do you fuck up Star Wars property set in a time we've not seen before, staffed with unlimited potential of Jedi and a High Republic politics thriller, and fuck it up so badly? That's the thing which just makes me sad. Like, I was hoping for something, just a crumb of reminiscent of like the Sith warrior storyline in KOTOR or something, where you can actually see a little bit of like the Sith ideology, like what actually are they? Because to the average like normie who watches the movies and watches the TV shows doesn't really do anything, engage in anything else. As far as they're concerned, the Sith are just like, I don't know, they're just bad Jedi. You know, they're people who just relish in being bad because evil. Mustache twirl. You know. Now, I'm not saying, like, I want a storyline which makes the Sith good, but, like, at least delve into what makes them think they're right. Because, like, to me, that is, like, some of the most interesting shit. When it comes to, like, Darth Bane's storyline, or, like I say, the Old Republic Sith storylines. That's what I was hoping for. Or even then, just a little bit of world building, showing, like, the political state of the galaxy, showing how we could start getting kind of separatist movements and dark side infiltration into politics. So far, none of this. I don't know. And I feel like this is a recurring problem with all these Star Wars shows. It's like we get promised a Obi-Wan Kenobi show to show what he was doing, you know, in between 3 and 4. And we all have these ideas of what could be happening, and what we get is like a, I don't know, just a weird little side quest adventure, which doesn't really amount to anything. Mandalorian was doing fine, and then it gets to season 3, where we all have these ideas of where the story could go. A power struggle over the throne of Mandalore, but, you know, clearly the showrunners had a different idea, by which I mean they did not have any ideas. So they just did some wacky action figures smashing against each other nonsense. Yeah, I think they need to just stop for a while. They need to stop. They need to actually get some ideas for shows, have them like written out, maybe. Maybe like have a complete script or screenplay or something, rather than being like, we're going to announce 27 new projects, one of which is probably going to be like, I don't know, dark side centric, I guess. We don't know what yet, but we'll do it. Give us a couple years and we'll throw something together on the volume. My main issue with the show is that it's so brain-dead boring, I couldn't even care about any lore implications. And yeah, the Mystery Sith has to be a parody. Like, genuinely, Perigus mining facility had more interesting premise, hook and mystery than a $180 million Star Wars show. Yeah. Perigus mining facility. Is that KOTOR 2 opening? I don't remember. Oh, the shield is here. Acolytes! No! Turns to dust. The shield is here. You can't escape. We know this, and yet we have not found it. The fort has been cleansed, and yet still it eludes us. No doubt it was hidden from eyes such as ours, hidden with the intent of keeping it from those who would learn its secrets. The gate to the lower levels no longer halts our progress. Make note of the candles along the walls. If you would pass through, the fort must be held at all costs if we are to succeed. Let none enter. Leave no foe standing. Ooh, we're evil. Right, note the candles on the wall. Different gate? Let me, shit. No, you didn't see me. It was your imagination. Right, there was another locked gate. I'm gonna... Two. And there's also this one. Right, she is really intent on killing me. Oh, shit, yeah, I forget. Sometimes you interact with a door, it... Lemon. I'll kill you two. Honestly, Rings of Power would make for a better Star Wars show than Acolyte. Kind of, like, completely unironically. If you swapped around, like, the names and shit, and obviously gave it more of a sci-fi coat than fantasy, Rings of Power has more of a feel of, like, what I wanted from Acolyte than the Acolyte does. If that makes any sense. It does to me. I mean, then again, the Rings of Power was also like $1 billion show, so... But then it was $1 billion show, which, like... was obviously way over budget, because it wasn't good enough to warrant that much money, either. It's like, Rings of Power wasn't good enough to warrant how much money they spent. And all the Star Wars show aren't good enough for the amount of money we're spent on it either, so it's like... I think we had it's a little better than the cookie cutter stuff we have now. June 2 not included. Oh, sorry, was there more? Oh, been thinking about the state of modern blockbuster movies, and it led me to the 2013 Lone Ranger film. It's problematic, but it's a $200 million plus movie with a scene of a man having his heart torn out and eaten. As a positive? Was this a good scene? I have caught glimpses of that movie. I have no desire to actually watch it. None of this will matter in a few years anyway. We'll be able to generate our own Star Wars with AI. Right, let me have another quick note of this. The gate to the lower levels no longer halts our progress. Make note of the candles along the walls if you would pass through. Let me check if this is a different gate. Down here. Maybe. Oh, blimey. What did he... Am I missing anything? So this was the room I was in, right? This was where I got the note. This is where there's a closed gate. This is also closed. I guess I'll go up and see if this leads anywhere. So left Ow! Oh, she's dead. Next left. Oh no, then this takes us to... Yes, the under section. Or does it? Wait a minute. We've not been here. We want to be getting up on this bridge. Which with my jumping, I might actually be able to do. Do I have... No, nothing. Okay. For the first time in my life, I actually thought, hey, let's see if we have a resist lightning potion. I mean, whoever ever actually does this in Elder Scrolls games? I didn't mean to drop those. No? Okay, fine. I guess I already had a soul in it. There we go. Now. Any chance of being able to cheese this? What is our agility right now? 102. Our acrobatics, 83. Anything we can do to boost ourselves? No, not quite. Nah, forget it. We've done it for another quest or two. We were able to bypass the correct way. Hello, Elric. AI is going to be used, is going to be the end of us. Yep. Yep. Oh, let me kill this guy as well. Ooh, okay. Gimme. What am I miss? I saw an AI video the other day and it was fucking terrifying because it looked real at first, then became uncanny and weird in the second half. I do hate this. Like, I know a couple of years ago we had shit like Will Smith eating spaghetti AI video, but it obviously it looks like total just total garbage. All right. Now, but it's obviously gotten better since then. But the AI people, like the AI advocates, are looking at this as like, see, you all made fun of it, but it's gotten better. Soon it'll be perfect. But it's like, you've kind of missed the point. We still hate it. We hate it like on principle, not just because it like looked bad. It looking marginally better and like probably getting better with time doesn't change the fact that it's still soulless garbage. Basically. I don't know, it just feels like they're constantly trying to like get our approval in a way by just like improving the fidelity of the graphics, basically. But it's like you're kind of missing our main complaint, right? You're not understanding our primary issue with the technology and how you're using it. It's not because it didn't look good enough. We just hate it. The only version that amused me was the live reenactment that Will Smith did. I've never seen this. God, I'm fucking lost now. Oh, okay. I hate Oblivion dungeons. Every hall just looks the same. Blockbuster movies are going the way of the dodo, but we are getting a bit of a renaissance in horror movies. There's a lot coming out from smaller studios that have piqued my interest, at least. Yeah, I am aware of this. I'm not really much of a horror fan myself, so it's like not really something I'm paying attention to, but I do follow some people who are, and they're always talking about, you know, how at least there is still a bit of a risk being taken, which I think is kind of at the core of our problem with a lot of media these days. It's like, where are new things getting made? Where's the risk? Even good shit, like Dune Part 2, I mean, end of the day, it's still a sequel to an adaptation. You know, it's great. I like it. I don't get this. I don't get how they've given us a clue, and the clue is to pay attention to the candles on the wall, and then not have any candles on the wall. Maybe the map designer and the note writer didn't... Oh, here we go. There is a lever. It had nothing to do with candles on the wall. Oh, really? These aren't even candles. They're braziers or sconces, if you want to get technical. Okay. You see, if it didn't mention pay attention to the candles, I would have just looked around that room for a switch, because that's what I assumed to begin with before I read the note. I'm confused. I'm annoyed. Like, don't give clues if your clues are just going to be misleading. Please. Anyway. Hello, Neil. Woo! Alright, quick save. I saw the Sora demo earlier this year and had an existential crisis. Luckily, it's mostly smoke and mirrors for now. I'm not sure what this is, to be honest. When AI was really abstract and obvious, it was pretty harmless because no one is going to believe that's the 7-armed goo monster with text for legs is actually Trump doing cocaine. But it's really convincing now and people are falling for it. What do you mean? Disney is taking a huge risk with the Acolyte by making it terrible. True. Right, now we're dealing with candles. 1, 2, 3, 1. Just stop being a pain. So I'm assuming your wife didn't off herself to Game of Thrones. Actually, she has finally decided to go back and start watching Season 8, despite already knowing how it ends. But no, still alive for now. Had a day of, like, existential depression. But, just doing okay. I just had to laugh and be like, yep, join the club.
Please, set me free. Thank you for rescuing me. I've been held prisoner by these scoundrels for the longest time. They want to know how to reach the shield and believed I would help them. When I refused, they locked me here and only let me out to torture.
The one death no fan expected in Game of Thrones was the show killing itself. True. Baby. Not sure if anyone's brought it up already, but with this being an Elder Scrolls stream, but someone pointed out that it's been 6 years since Elder Scrolls 6 was teased. Yep. I'm sure that it does get brought up every couple of days. I have just realized that my lighting has been completely off all stream. I'm sorry. I forgot to like close blinds and stuff. I'm looking like a Battlefield 4 Bloom map at the moment. Frostbite engine, Steven. Yeah, we'll fix it. Sorry, it's a problem of setting up a stream setup during like any other month of the year, and then Scotland gets its 5 weeks of sunshine, and then everything gets ruined. That'll do.
I am Sir Thedred. I came here seeking the shield of the Crusader, and was ambushed by these... I can't go with you if that's what you mean. I'm too weak. I need to rest.
Too weak.
Once I have my strength, you'll have to go on alone. But the knowledge I've gained may be of use to you. Before finding this place, I learned a bit about those who created it. It's designed to... Phrase kept coming up in the writings I found. When the eyes of the Guardians are upon you, Julianos will show you favor. I'm not sure how, but I just know it's a clue for making it safely through these ruins.
It's a clue for making it safely through these... Sorry, voice acting is worse than usual. They obviously, like, this is DLC, so they brought in these actors again. Like, quickly, do these lines. I don't care that you're tired. Get up. Wake up, motherfucker. We've got lines to read.
She was here a second ago. Whoa!
Yes, I was. And now you're not. 6 years ago. Okay. I'll take the gold. Is someone there? Must have been my imagination. Stay still. How did this go so wrong? Oh my god! What is the point of being a stealth build? Blimey. Pollen, sweats, wasps, and kids everywhere. Sleepless nights. Why the hell does anybody enjoy summer? I enjoy it. For the most part. I mean, we're definitely not having a heat wave this year so far. It's just been, rain most of the time, honestly. Could do with a bit of consistent sunshine. We were at the beach today, though. Where do those rubies go? Give me your treasure. Yoink. I enjoy summer very much because I hate freezing my butt off at -25 each winter. True. Let's actually use some of our better arrows, shall we? No, seems as good a time as any. Summer is horribly itchy. Sure. I get you. Can be. Feels like I'm going around in circles, but that's just repetitive dungeon design for you. Where are the arrows coming from? Oh, okay. I could not see them. Oh, because they're doing a weird pattern, right? This grey on grey again. My screen just don't know exactly what it is, but this game just looks really bad for me. I've said it before. That's why I'm always having to put on night vision. It's the grey on grey, the horrible brown mush that everything just turns into. Who's here? Got a couple of baddies. I'll eat them. Ah! What? Blooming die, please. Thank you. Fucking pincushion. Ooh, okay. Some puzzle going on here. Will give me a second. Right, what's going on here? I've completely forgotten what that guy told me because I was too distracted by his boring ass voice. When the eyes of the guardians are upon you, Julia. Okay, so turn the statues around. Yes. This just seems like busy work, honestly. Oh, there's another couple, so they all need to... This is like almost on par with whale, whale, snake, eagle level of Elder Scrolls puzzles. Alright. Eyes of Guardian are on me. There we go. Let me just, there we are. Bit of night vision. So surely we're not going to meet any more mages at this point. Because they shouldn't have got this far, right? Ooh. I found some sort of puzzle or trap deep inside Fort Bulwark. I need to figure out what it means in order to acquire the shield of the Crusader. Rodgar's hammer, okay. Let's start hammering, I get. Hold on. Oh, okay, hold on. Okay. I've never done this before. I don't know what I'm doing. I'm just guessing. Rodgar's goblet. Okay. Rodgar's long schlong. His hammer. Oh, okay, we're back to this again. Unless it needs to be like the right item to the right thing. We're only getting one item at a time. See, I feel like I'm doing this wrong, but it's not giving me any feedback, so I don't know if I just gotta keep doing what I'm doing. I feel like it should be the matching item. So, like, this was the ruby. Oh, there we go. Feedback. That's what I want. Right. Helmet was, here, wasn't it? Yeah. Hook was here. So it's kind of like a memory game, except it's all wanked. It's like a memory game, but you had to do it wrong for a while just to get some idea of where the items were. So, okay, so there's hammer. I don't think we've been told where Sword is yet. So I don't know. So we'll just put Sword in the wrong place for now, until we can narrow it down. Unless we get it by luck. We got it by luck. Cool. Hammer is... We just saw it. Is it here? No. No, it was this one. My bad. Skull. We've not seen a skull yet. There's Goblet. I guess this is Skull then, if the other one's Hammer. See, now that we start to narrow it down, it's gonna all fall into place. There we are. That'll be stone. Hammer. Yeah, and then that was Goblet. Right. Stephen, the Maxon 2 lore is mad, died at 90 fighting raiders. The Maxons are all old ball bags. Where did this come from? You still playing 76? Well, Maxon 2 ain't alive at 76. It's still Maxon 1 at that point. Done? We're done. Jolly good. That was the most hassle of all of the items so far. Let's get out of here. Right. In other news, Henry Cavill is going to be a dad. Oh, good for him. We were watching The Witcher the other day, actually. Or, I mean, we were, and then I went to sleep, and then she stayed up till 5 AM watching the entirety of Season 3 without me, only to report back the next morning saying, it was kind of boring. And then, like, I guess I'm just not going to watch it. Thanks, wife. And then they changed actor. Right, let's do the last one of these. We're after the mace now. What's everybody's favourite conspiracy theory? I have an answer to this question now. It's the one that, I'm trying to remember the specific numbers, but it escapes me right now. It's the one where, back like a few centuries ago, some pope or something changed the calendar, and now we're not actually living in the year 2024. It's actually like 1800 and something. Where we're missing a couple of centuries. They like rewrote the calendar or something. And it's total nonsense, and it doesn't make any sense when you look at like all the details, but it just it's just a wild one. It's like if you completely forget to like look at history of other continents outside of Europe, it could be believable, vaguely.
It's you. I've heard of you. You're the one restoring the Knights of the Nine.
But, like, they kind of forget that, I don't know, China has had contact with European cultures and also, you know, keeps historical records. And they don't match up with the theory at all. We could watch it. Haven't seen Season 3 yet. Yeah, we could. I love the absolute batshit ones like Finland isn't real, it's to stop people stealing Russia, and Swedish fish from the giant... Swedish fish from the giant island. Okay. That one just sounds like, I don't know, just too dumb. It sounds like somebody's bad idea of what a conspiracy theory should be.
My name is Kennedy Saholan. Like you, I am a servant of the Nine, specifically of Zenithar. I came here seeking his mace. However, I could not pass the test. I'm no crusader, but that doesn't mean that I cannot serve Zenithar.
Oh, there wasn't a...
In light of recent attacks,
attack against you, Lily. It was just saying, if I met anybody in reality who tried to argue a theory like that, I would probably just like immediately end the conversation and walk away because I could not be doing with that kind of conversation. Even more so than like just a normal conspiracy theory like flat Earth or Christianity. It's like I have had a friend bring up I believe that the world only exists when I look at it, and whenever I turn my back, it stops existing, and I immediately went like, you knobhead. End conversation. Fucking self-centered could you be? Because obviously, he didn't actually believe that, he was just saying it to sound, a lot like a little special birthday boy. Which just bothers me. Trying to sound interesting.
Legends say that when Pelennor Whitestrike was slain by the Aliads, a messenger carried the mace to the human settlement of Leyawen as a message. Centuries later, the master craftsman St. Calidus built the Chapel of Zenithar in Leyawen as a tribute to the legend. When St. Calidus was laid to rest, those who prayed to Zenithar at his tomb began to receive visions of the mace of the Crusader. Legends say that when Pelennor Whitestrike was slain by the Aliads, a messenger carried the mace to the human settlement of Leyawen.
Oh my god, I don't care.
Centuries later, when Saint of the original devout.
Just give me the mace. These people gotta clear out their basements once in a while. They're always full of undead. What's the matter with you? Ow, my eyes. I've knelt before the shrine of St. Calidus in Leyawen and found myself transported to some sort of dark void. I can see the base of Zenithar off in the distance, but there seems to be no way to reach it. According to Sir Relvas, I must allow my faith in the Nine to guide me to the mace. What if I have none? Right. Where do we think the invisible bridge is? There's always an invisible bridge. You're making me look bad. Right. Faith in the Nine it is. Let's go! Up. Hey. How can we help? There must be a way to walk between the platforms and reach the mace. I assume so. Oh, for Pete's sake. You're having People having trouble with Messenger or just Lily? Do we walk in the bit that's not foggy? I don't think so. Hey! Hold on! That's just the chapel. That's just the map. Yeah. Anyway. Merciful touch. When did I get this? What if I summon Clive to help? I was hoping you would spawn on the invisible platform. But I'm not sure there is an invisible platform. Okay, let's just walk straight from the door. Nope. I've watched Indiana Jones. You're doing it wrong. Fuckers.
It's you. Legends say that when Pelinal Whitestrike was centuries later, the master craft, when Saint Calidus was laid to rest, those who... Legends say that when Pelinal Whitestrike, centuries later, the master craft, when Saint Calidus was laid to... Of the original divines, some legends say that Zenithar has close ties. Craftsmen devoted to Zenithar, the two work in harmony. The natural world providing for the craftsman. One cannot revere Zenithar without acknowledging the power of... Be seeing you.
Right, so according to my journal... Oh, no, it's not this guy. Right, so one of the ghosts we spoke to literally like an hour and a half ago said, that in order to reach it, I will need to test my faith to be my guy. Right. I was going to say, I thought it was that guy supposed to give me a clue, but he says bugger all. Just give me the chip. Okay. I knelt before the shrine in Leyawen and found myself transported to... No. Liar. Is it because I, have no faith? Is it because I've killed a bunch of people? Is that why? Or is it just going to become a trial and error thing? What am I missing? Because at this point, whatever the actual solution is, it is not worth it. The reveal will be lame. To see where it is? What? Can you go back? Invisible wall? Is there any spell that I need to cast? Heal the walkway? I don't know. This is a real push. If the walkway or whatever is clocked as an NPC in the engine, I might be able to detect it. Wasn't expecting that to work. Have you tried using arrows? That was literally the first thing I did, yes. But I also don't want to waste all my arrows. Do I need to jump towards these kind of like glowy orbs? Definitely not. Google. Alright. Yeah, this, I don't like it. Just drop down the hole. Don't jump. No. Like, what? Right, we're Googling it. This sucks. Maybe the church above have something to do with it. I mean, I'm not sure what it would be. It looks like a spaceship. Is that the clue? Oops. Okay, you know what, actually? Let's just try one little thing. Let's see if there's anything back here. Any, altars I need to pray at? Sanctified ancient spectre. Okay. I don't need to kill them, do I? If they're sanctified, I assume they're here deliberately. Maybe just to guard from ne'er-do-wells. Okay, nothing here. There must be a way to walk between the platforms and reach the mace. So, between the platforms. No. This one. No. This one. No. Which one is this? Path of the Righteous. Okay. What? Oh. I have to wear the boots. And now I'm over encumbered. I'm very over encumbered. Right. I love that. Wonderful. You must just let your faith guide you. Your faith, and also have this unique ancient artifact that only one exists of in the world. We did mention that part, did we? Fuckers.
Have pity on an old.
Okie dokie. Drop, drop, drop. What a wet fart of an ending to stream. We're not ending. Nice. How long have we been going for, actually? I fully intend to finish this DLC before end of stream.
Well, may I interest you in some of my fine wares?
Well,
A good...
got any arrows? We could stock up. We'll always stock up. Right. Still over encumbered. Fantastic. I just have to, like, change my build entirely to do this one stupid fucking objective.
How goes it?
I have to, like, leave a bunch of things at home. Was this what Stendar wanted of me? Or Zenithar? Or whoever's fucking chapel this is? Does this please you? God, I do have a lot of potions. Happy now? Reasonably. Zenithar would not have you have positions and some kind of hippie. Where were we again? Lewin. God in question wants you to unburden yourself. But only of all of your potions and Drew wax. You can keep the badass suit of armor. Hello, Logical Leaf. We haven't quite lost our mind yet, but we're getting there. Some kind of hippie god that talks about selling your possessions and helping the poor. The poors. There we go. Like, I don't know. I'm just saying. I feel like this quest would have had a bit more impact if there wasn't an actual, like, visible barrier what bridge at all, and you just had to, like, walk into the pit. Like, we all fucking thought. Every single one of us surely thought that that was what we were supposed to do, because we've all seen Indiana Jones and The Last Crusade. Instead, it's like, no, you have to be wearing the special item first. Which means that you have to have done that quest first? Did we get the boots? With the, I can't remember. I think we maybe got the boots. That might have been the first step, actually, so that might be okay. Otherwise, that's fucked. Because we've been kind of doing this in our own order, you know? For every bit of the outfit. I'm now over in fucking cumbered. Kill me! Is that any way to treat a sacred f***ing relic? What I miss, had to join late. We are working our way through the Knights of the Nine quest. What's going on? What the hell? What the hell? See, I thought it was just going to be another bog standard Mythic Dawn cultist. Instead, it's ancient aliens? Aliens, not aliens. Ow. Get fucked.
Show me what.
Or whatever these are. Holy shit. Fortunately, I'm very over-encumbered. Oh, wacky-looking mine. Is there more? Oh, bloody hell. Go over yourselves.
That's the best you can do. That's the best you can do.
After recovering the mace of the Crusader, I found the minions of Umaril attacking the Chapel of Zenithar. They were all defeated and the Leowin's chapel escaped desecration.
I can't believe it. We survived. By the grace of the Nine, we survived. In no small part to you, Sir Knight. By your will and the will of the Nine, the Chapel of Zenithar is held against
Catch you later, Lily.
Blasphemer. Sir, I pledge my sword. I wish to join you in your quest to restore the Knights of the Nine.
Nah,
This
I don't want to.
Umaril.
Fine.
I can only hope to match your bravery and valor. Allow me to fetch more suitable equipment.
Companion? I guess? Anyway, these things are apparently Daedra. An Auroran. Aurora Borealis, at this time of day, in this part of Tamriel, localized entirely within the Leowin Chapel? Yes. May I see them? Yes. Yeah, what have you missed? Star Wars Acolyte being shit, AI going to kill us all. There was a guy who was cursed with a shriveled penis, and Steven became an e-girl to cure him. Yeah, that's pretty much the gist of the stream. Right, wait a couple hours. Oh, and summer sucking. Yeah. Well, we were not all in agreement on that, but there was some discussion.
It's my pleasure. May I interest you in some of my fine wares?
I don't even have anything to sell. This is the problem. I'm over encumbered, but only because I have all these quest items. I'm fucked. Basically. Oh, and the enemies have all despawned. Great, so I couldn't even loot them. Thanks. Is the mace still there? At least. I don't even know where it is. Oh my god, this is... No, it's still here. Good. When all the other dropped loot despawned, I was getting a bit worried. I do have a spell. I think. Ease Burden requires alteration 25. My alteration is 21. Okay, you know what? We could just give me a while. Just give me a minute. If the Hands was here, his Zetan alarm would have went off. True. I mean, as we've discussed during the Inquisition stream, demons, aliens, what's the difference? They're not from here. I need to die. Gameplay. What is that? 24, okay. So, anybody watching anything recently? Oh no, Dungeon Meshi ended and I'm sad. Ease Burden, 50 points for 240 seconds. Can I fast travel? Please.
Sir Knight, thank Arche you are back.
Fuck!
I have terrible news. Sir Roderick, I think he's dead.
Who? Wait, wasn't he a ghost?
A holy knight, like you.
Also, what are you doing here?
At the prophet's call. I was his squire. I believed he was chosen by the gods to reclaim the relics.
Okay.
At first things were going well. He prayed at all the shrines. The shade of Sir Beric spoke to me was all he said. We must put him to rest. We traveled back and forth across Colovia. He was always asking about an old noble family. Finally, he found what he was looking for. We went to Underpaw Cave, and there he fell.
So I know these are the same voice actors as like every other NPC in Oblivion, but why is he putting on like an old-timey voice? He fell in Undercroft Cave. He was a knight, good sir, a knight, Sir Beric. Just talk normally, like you always do.
He did. I owe him my life. He faced the evil wraith of Lord Vlindrel and told me to run.
Vlindrel.
And I did. I know I should have stayed with him. He said that Sir Beric's tomb was in Underpaw Cave. He had learned that Sir Beric...
I don't care. I don't know. I don't know who Sir Beric is.
I'm sorry.
Sir Beric, Sir Roderick, too many X.
Thank you, Sir Knight. Would you make me a Knight of the Nine?
No.
I understand.
And I'm over encumbered again, you fucker. Stop giving me things. Mace of the Crusader. What did you give me? Boots. Greaves. Oh, I got Greaves. Wait. Mace of the Crusader? No. Greaves of Proficiency. What's better? It's just... you know what, it's fine. It's fine. I don't need the 75 gold.
Well met, Sir Knight.
What are you doing here?
I find myself here, at your disposal. I want to make up for the mistakes I've made, and devote myself fully to the faith. If it pleases you, I would join your order and serve the Nine at your side.
No, you turned me into an e-girl, cat-girl thought. You fucker.
Very well. I will remain here.
I have not forgotten.
Right with you. Perhaps you will reconsider in the...
Go away.
Hail, Commander.
Afternoon.
I heard the gauntlets of the
None of you were invited.
chapel in Coral. Yes,
No,
Commander?
come on.
Sure.
Heard any news from the...
Who's still here? In chat? Can I get a roll call? Place all relics. Oh. Oh no. Oh no.
Greetings, Sir Knight. You've passed Zenithar's challenge and redeemed Sir Ralvis. Oh, congratulations. Sir Junkin will be pleased to hear. It seems that he fell for... I have no... That...
Okay.
Walk with the Nine, Sir Knight.
Sir Junkin?
Greetings.
I've got the mace.
So it was the boot that Sir Ralvis needed to complete his quest.
Yes.
May the Nine guide your way.
Oh, cool. I can pick and choose what I want. That's nice. So I'll just leave the rest. There. Well, apparently I'm talking to myself then, because nobody's responded. Or chat's being weird? Because Lily was saying that earlier?
What?
Unsure, but I'll keep playing anyway.
Called the Mythic Dawn is behind the Emperor's
I'll
assassination.
keep talking to myself all the same.
Have you heard about the other provinces?
Right, what is the next objective then? You know what, let's take a quick break from pseudo-nightly nonsense and we'll resolve this mystery. This completely non-mysterious mystery. Chat is being weird. I'm here. Cool.
Well,
So I'm not completely on my own. That's good enough. Yeah, I don't know why chat's being a bother. Let me try myself. Oh, the Germain brothers have been reunited. After they speak, I should speak with Gilbert, who seems more level-headed of the two.
What? Who? Oh, damn, not this again.
Okay.
Wake up!
It's gone through.
Wake up! You're not dreaming, Reynold. It's me, your brother, Gilbert.
It's me,
That
your
can't be.
brother.
I don't have a brother. I mean, I never knew my real family. Who did you say you were again?
I am Vincent.
I am your twin
it's
brother.
me.
When we were very small, our farm was attacked by ogres. Our father and I escaped. We thought you and Mother had both been killed, if we had only known. All I know is that traveling merchants found me in the wilderness by the body of my mother. I was raised by the monks at Waynon Priory. My brother, it is one...
Oh, I cannot be listening to Joff. Of all voice actors, the one I could not stand to listen to talking to himself is bloody, I'm Brother Joffrey, what do you want? You've brought me the Amulet of Kings. This cannot be. By the Nine, this is the Amulet of Kings. I am your brother.
I can't believe I've been reunited with my... I can't thank you enough for helping to reunite me
I can't thank you enough for helping me
Never would have guessed you were still alive. We have much to discuss, but if you have time, I'd beg you to stay a moment longer and hear about our home, Weatherly.
No. Okay, fine.
Weatherly was our family's home for generations. Our parents fled it when ogres attacked. They became separated. My father carried me to safety. He later returned and believed Reynold and my mother had perished. Since ogres are cannibals, he didn't expect to find their bodies. Thankfully, however, it seems that my mother managed to carry Reynold to safety.
Are ogres considered
My mother didn't survive.
humanoid?
Reynold did. And for that, I'm grateful.
I mean...
But we both want more. We want our home back. We're not fighters.
Okay, I'll help you. Yeah, I mean, I understand extending the definition of cannibalism in a world where there are multiple species of sentient humanoids, you know, strictly speaking, cannibalism is only eating your own species, and, you know, dark elves are not the same species as Argonians or Nords, but, ogres? Ogres eat people. That's cannibalism. I guess they're a race. We could train them. We could rehabilitate them. We could give them their own country. We could. We won't. They could demand it all they want. I mean, we gave the orcs their own nation eventually, didn't we? In Elder Scrolls. Nation state. City state. His voice is torture, it really is. I can't fucking stand it. Right. Huh? I need to look for Weatherly, somewhere to the south of Coral. Perhaps I could ask around town and see if anyone can help.
I see you're a follower of the Grey Fox, too.
Sure.
You wear the shadows well.
You know anything about Weatherly?
Yes, I've heard of the place, but I'm not sure where it is. I think your best bet would...
Speak to Sabine Lau.
Shadow hide you.
Lol. Lowell?
We're looking for recruits.
No.
Let me see. Oh, yes, I remember. Here, let me show you where it is on your map. You too.
Oh, it's right next to Hector, another shitty little town. Good to know. Shit, I do not want to be in Hector in the middle of the night. Horrible place, full of horrible fish people. Makes you wonder how many little villages are just scattered around in the forests south of Coral. Just a bit odd, that's all. I'm gonna have to head off, I'm afraid. Early start, and I'm having trouble kipping. At least one eye will stay shut tonight. Ugh. Well, speedy recovery to you. Whoop. Have a good night. Ooh. Ooh. I love the ogre noises. Oh shit. Ooh. No! Wrong! You fucking asshole. Oh, he's still alive. Good. I love this ragdolling. Again, it's the only thing which makes this build viable at all. Is when you get high enough level, you're gonna ragdoll fuckers. There we go. Oh no, this one had a spoon. They are sentient. They have table manners. Eh. Camel from Banjo-Kazooie, that's right! It's the same fucking one! Actually, I'm pretty sure, come to think of it, I'm like 80% sure during your Banjo-Kazooie stream, I was like, I've heard this camel noise somewhere before, and after about half an hour of soul searching, I was like, it's the ogres from Oblivion! So we're just rediscovering the same technology again right now. Is the implication that that is Renal Germain's, like, dad or mother? Or have the ogres just since cooked up somebody else? You decide. Okay, yeah, there's a lot of bodies here. Unless the Germain family were serial killers. This is probably the ogre's doing. Oddly graphic for Oblivion. Oblivion, for being such a weird potato game, it does have like some weirdly graphic shit. I mean, you've seen the zombies, right? And like the rotting, disemboweled, hanging, musky green corpses in Oblivion. The place, not the game. But the game too, obviously. Musky green corpses. Right, so what's my actual objective? Is there more ogres to kill? The ogres have been defeated. Yeah, but whatever. The game just having a game moment. Oh, there he is. What? Excuse me. Why are you running?
Is it safe for us to return to Weatherly yet? Wonderful. Are you ready to take us there now?
Sure.
Right. We're off.
Both of yous? Where's your brother? Maybe I shouldn't have done this quest, this stream. I'm supposed to be doing the DLC. Whatever. We're almost done. There you go. Enjoy your new home. Have fun.
Thanks so much for getting us here safely. I'm afraid we aren't very wealthy, but here is all I can offer you at this time.
Oh, okay.
At long last, it's good to stand at Weatherly again.
Maybe if I come back in future, they'll have more of a reward for me, but that'll do. Right, back to what I was doing. So, Lathan, the young squire of Sir Roderick, a knight who I keep hearing getting referenced, but I don't know who he is, arrived at Priory with a tragic tale. It seems that his master perished while attempting to defeat the undead guardian of the Sword of the Crusader. So there's another weapon we need to get. Lathan was able to escape with the greaves of the Crusader, which he surrendered to me. I need to go to the Underpall Cave and reclaim the sword. Okay. But first... do I want my old boots back? I kinda do. Shit. Yeah, I do. Because I'm not going to be able to pick up this damn sword. How this has been going. Chat's still being a dick. It seems. Ah. Sorry about that. Right, give me my good boots. I'll get rid of these. I don't even remember picking this up. I'll sell them next chance I get. Okay, let's go. Where was this cave again? The internal debate of does Bethesda need new management or will it ruin them is on the brain again.
Where are you?
Actually, good question. What is my marksman skill at these days? It's almost 100, right? 94. 95. We're almost there. We've almost maxed out. I don't know if it's worth going and checking in on that marksman trainer who we were supposed to be dealing with last week, but then mysteriously disappeared, dropped off the face of the goddamn earth. I'll maybe do that in my own time. I reckon she's dead. Right. North. Yeah, so, does Bethesda need new management? We've had this conversation in our own time, Sam, but yeah, basically, for all of his faults, is Todd Howard the main driving force behind getting these kinds of games made at all? And once he's gone, will the studio just stop developing this sort of, you know, big open world, go where you want, do what you want type of games? I don't know, but I'm worried that that will be the case. I did the twin quest very early in the game. It's usually an early one that I would do. We've just managed to avoid it until now. Let me up the hill! What is this? Skyrim? Just hills? I don't know. No hidden treasure. Sad. Oh, bloody hell. I jumped once too many times. Went right over the top, right over the summit, fell off the other side. Fuck's sake. Oh, look, more ogres. Oh, for fuck's sake! I'm taking an executive decision. My once per stream executive decision to just kill a fucking enemy with a console command. Just to use a cheat. Because otherwise we are going to waste so much time. Let's just fast travel, get our bow repaired, and then come back. I constantly forget about weapon degradation in this game.
Fjotrid.
That is your name.
Can't go into battle with... Have a look at my wares. I'm sure there's something to suit you.
What is the Varla stone for? Oh wait, does that now recharge your enchantments?
That's more than I...
Ooh, let me
Hey.
check. Is that what they do? Because they're the rarer versions of the usual elven stones. Yes, it does. Nice.
Goodbye.
Full charge. Cool. What time we at? Yeah, it's only 9:45. Only. As I said earlier, you can't have just one weapon specialization. You're probably right, and I probably should have, like, if I was doing that since the beginning of the game, I might be doing better off, but if I was to start trying to use a one-handed weapon now, or like any other weapon now, every enemy is leveled up so far. Obviously there's ways around it. I could just, like, pay. I could just find a weapon trainer and, like, go from level... What am I at? Level 28. I could just pay to get myself up to, like, 80. Yeah. But I don't want to. But I don't want to. What's my No, my only spell, combat spell, is Conjuration. Which I like because it's fun, but practically it's not that useful because your summons kind of suck. They're not very good at actually killing things. Decent distractions, although at this point a lot of them are way too low level, are just weaker compared to most enemies, so they only take a few hits. It's kind of more the meme value of summons. Let's just sneak on through. Save ourselves a lot of time and hassle. Not trying to kill everything. Alright. Have we got the right quest marked? We do. Okay. The compass marker is just not sending us this way. It's trying to get us to go back. Nope. You just spawned in. I saw that. Shit. Holy shit. Okay, I thought it was a dead end. Okay, well, stealth is working so far. Oh, this is just a loop right back round to the way out. Fine. Nothing up here, is there? Yeah, you can keep your mace. Too damn heavy. I miss chat. Right, I maybe will stop after this quest. Just because there is only so much playing to a silent crowd that I can do. And obviously a lot of people have had to sign out already for various reasons. I know you're here, don't worry. Like, I know that Oda's here, and apparently Dehans is still here. But I'll have a little sneak peek, and I'll see how much more of this DLC there is. If this is like the second to last quest or something, I'll just carry on. We'll finish it. Right, just follow this compass marker. This place is a maze. I am here. I'd appreciate stream going on a bit longer. What are you doing, Sam?
Don't stop yet. I'm almost there.
Oh, getting ready to eat. Fair enough. There's about 1.5 hours left to this DLC. I see. I see how it is. Very old channel memes. We need some fresh memes, you know that? It's been so long. Can't remember what the last good meme we had was. Implying that we've ever had a good one. Oh, hey Phil. You just get here, or have you just been quiet? Hey Phil, have you watched The Acolytes? Oh dear, we don't have to have that conversation again. Has been here a while. All right. Apologies if I missed any of your past comments. Oh, perfectly timed. Right, where are we? Let's just keep that. Wasn't worth it. Carry on. Yes, I've kind of gone through what few talking points I had for this stream already, unfortunately. We've talked about Dragon Age, talked about Avowed, talked about Star Wars, talked about how about that general election? Which one? How about them European elections? Fuck, no, no thank you. Have you talked about
Azrukal. Talk to Azrukal.
Oh, this is the bad guy. Right. I've been that used to, like, avoiding enemies. Oh no. It's Sir Roderick, who just happens to look exactly like every other Joffrey man. Let me just take your soul quickly. I'd rather not talk about any elections. Of course not. 'Twas said in jest. I have no desire. These are all too heavy to carry. What a shame. saying that, does this guy always spawn with this armor? Or is this a leveled item? Because if you want a really good set of heavy armor in a future playthrough, come do this quest. Jeez. Nah, it's not worth it. Not worth it. We don't need any more money. Ooh. No. Right, let's just kill the fucker. Let's just slay the fucker. Bust the ghost. Well, that was easy. For once in this video game. I rarely get to say that. Oh no! Did you find out more about this, this murder in your neighborhood? Area, I don't know. That's sad. How about Scotland getting gobsmacked in the soccer match? The thing is, we're used to it. Like, I didn't even know what the result was, and I just went to work, and then somebody came in and was like, yeah, how about that match last night? And I was like, yeah, sucks, doesn't it? Like, just because we knew we were going to lose. I just assumed defeat until told otherwise. Where is the sword? Okay. I need to reclaim the sword of the Crusader that he somehow twisted to his evil purpose. Where is it? Oh, the fucker dropped it in the lake. Thanks, you fucking asshole. Because he died right next to the water. Why is it just attached to his inventory? I don't know. Up until now, there has been 23 murders in your area? Fuck. Let me out. Like, since records began or something? Or do you mean like globally? There have only ever been 23 murders. This is... It's not funny. In Norway? Oh, this year. Okay. Yeah. Have I told you about the stabbing here? Don't know if I ever went over it on stream or not. Like I say, it was a bad one, especially because my mum, who was a primary school teacher until like she obviously retired a couple years ago. Retired early, lazy bum. She taught both the perpetrator and the victim. It was a guy who was killed, and he was killed by basically his ex-girlfriend got a hit out on him. Via her new boyfriend. She like lured him to some grassy knoll somewhere in the high street, and then the new boyfriend just like came out from behind a tree or something. I don't know the specifics. I'm kind of just embellishing a little bit here. Stabbed him to death while she watched. They're both in prison now. No real motivation besides just being psycho and vindictive. I should take it to the Chapel of Arcade in Shadenhall. Righty-ho. If you say so. But I am being attacked by something. This looks like a job for... It didn't help. game, you're killing me right now. You're just wasting my time. I want to fast travel. You cannot fast travel because you are being attacked. Cannot find who's attacking me. Is it something in the cave? I love this video game. Right. Let's just walk to the nearest... For the second time tonight! Let's just walk to the nearest city so that I can get on with my life. Once again, why were we not more critical of this game back when it came out? Because there is some shit. There is some shit that it pulls. That is just, like, incomprehensibly bad. Right, at least I can see this thing. Still being attacked. Because this game blew our minds when it first came out. Yeah. Yeah. Do you remember? Maybe like, I don't know, 6 streams ago? I don't remember which episode it was. The skeleton in the Shadenhall Dark Brotherhood Sanctuary went aggro against me, and I had to run from here to... Where did I go to? Was it this village, I think? Yeah, I think it was this village before it stopped aggroing me. Now, it itself wasn't actually chasing me, it was still in the sanctuary. It can't leave. But the game didn't know that. The game's like, you're in danger. You're being attacked. Shout. What are you up to? Oh, she's just playing with the ball. It's fine. Thank you. You were supposed to jump. Okay. Ugh. Don't mind me. So just playing with her ball. I'm still in combat. You know that meme when it's like, really thick stack of books, and it's like, Lord of the Rings, and then like really thin book, Lord of the Rings, if, the hobbits weren't idiots, or, I don't know, whatever. Insert whatever punchline you want. It's just like Oblivion, and then Oblivion if it was made by competent game designers. The speed at which we could be getting through this game. If all combat wasn't a grind. If shit like this didn't keep happening. Could have been done by now. We could have been playing Morrowind Ring. Shadow of the Erd Tree. Make your own jokes. It's easier that way. Oh, speaking of which, For those who may have missed it, to Hans, we have a Patron poll on. I don't remember if you were here earlier. No, I think you caught it. I think you arrived just as I mentioned it the first time. I'm still in combat. I'm gonna fucking kill myself. And I missed the turn off to Bruma, which is why I'm flying now. Just let me have this. Oh, has it ended? Fucking finally. I only had to run all the way to the fucking city. Right, Shadenhall.
Well met.
Oh, for Pete's sake. It's more golden men. Oh. You know what? I don't even know if I need to kill this guy. The sword of the Crusader has been thingy. Yeah, cool. I could leave. I could just leave. I could. You can't stop me. You know what? The police can deal with you. I don't care. Oh. Oh no, I must prevent them from desecrating. Fine, okay. Because everything has to be done by me, right? Want to take some damage? Thank you. Stephen will play Shadow of the Hedge 3. I'm back with generic takeaway dinner. Hey. There was a power outage for like 2 seconds at Tim Hortons, and I heard one of the workers scream, "Yeah, no." Okay. Did I make the mess here, or is this like a story thing? It's like there's a little bit of a mess, but not like a total mess. I think it was just me. It's fine. Sorry. I'm now on edge about being attacked by, Umaril Daedra. Umaril's Aurorans have been destroyed. Shadenhall Chapel is safe for now. I should return to the Priory to consult with my knights about how to attack and destroy Umaril. If you say so. Do I have knights?
The time has come, Crusader. You should speak with the Prophet.
Unless it means these guys. I should speak with the Prophet. Huh. Okay. Where am I going? Where am I going? What am I doing? Where am I going? I've got no quest marker. I was told to come here and talk to my knights. I have no knights because I fired them all. Okay, there's one guy here.
Lord Crusader, the Prophet is here. He's just arrived. He seemed to know you were coming, told me to wait for you, and here you are. Come. He is preaching to the assembled knights in the chapel.
Okie dokie. I don't know any of these people. Nope. Nope. I know you. You suck. You've spoken to me once. Who are you?
We meet again. I am here to join your order, having received a divine vision from King.
Oh yeah, okay, that lady. Sure.
I have been shown that to...
Sure. No. we're an equal opportunity denier of people joining. Fuck them all.
You have stepped from the humble shadows of obscurity and into legend. No feat you have accomplished in your life compares to what you have become.
If you say so.
You are an embodiment of Pelinal Whitestrake, the bane of Umarul the Unfeathered. The time has come for you to fulfill your destiny.
Okay, this sounds like a last quest.
Umarul lies hid in the ancient fane of Garlus Malatar. No. Should you face Umarul, you would suffer the same fate as Pelinal. But times change. Where once there were 8, now one more stands with them. And they have become 9.
Oh. Oh, you mean Talos? I thought you meant like the people next to me. I'm assuming we take all these followers with us.
Aye, with the apotheosis of Tiber Septum, the face of the divine was transformed. So, although you wear the armor of the gods, it is incomplete. A relic of the old ways and the old gods.
Unfeathered, so he's heavy. That's a bit of fat shaming. I mean, he is a big boy, I think, when we see him.
As a proven guardian of this realm, and a warrior the likes of which have not been seen in millennia, Talos grants you his sacred blessing. With the ancient gifts of the 8 and the new gift...
You are an embodiment of Pelinal Whitestrake. You think you could take care of it with your BB gun? Shut up. Shut up, Dad.
It will allow you to follow Umaril into the spirit realm upon his death. It will allow you to destroy him, body and soul. You must first kill his living body. His Daedric nature allows his spirit to escape into oblivion, but you can do what Pelinal could not. The blessings of Talos will allow you. This you must.
Okay.
Your knights will assemble at Garlus Malatar. Not all who enter those halls shall return. I wish you well on your quest, crew.
I thought he just died. You know what? I take it back. You can all join.
I await your permission.
Yeah, sure.
Thank you. I must
meet shields, meet shields.
As I said, I
am still...
Like, if we go into this dungeon and we start fighting all the golden guys, I'm just gonna stealth and sneak through. They can fight and die.
Sir Knight, I will...
Yeah, sure. On you go. On you go. Here, have a BB gun.
What?
I don't think this guy wants to join.
Nibene is bordered on north and east by rugged mountains.
Yeah, I think he's just here for the banter. Right.
You too.
Well...
I'm level 29. What do you know? Huh, a level 101 sneak. Blimey. I'm just wondering if I could get one more level up before this quest, but let's just go. Let's just go. I think it's over here. Yeah, alright, I actually found this place by myself off stream. I went in, found a couple of those golden guys, and was like, I don't think I'm supposed to be here. So left. Let's wait. We'll give ourselves like a dayish. We'll wait till tomorrow morning for all of our allies to arrive. Do you think you could make a wish with the 7 magic platinum chips? I think that's lore, yeah? Alright. 'Tis dawn, and our knights, 3 of them, arrive. Maybe if we wait a little bit longer, more will? Let's give it a while longer. We can have second breakfast. Second breakfast. Ah!
Greetings, Sir
We've
Knight.
got a right militia going on now.
Greetings, Sir Knight.
Why doesn't she get a pointy helmet? What is this sexism? Is that us?
Yes, Commander.
Hail, Lord Crusader.
We got cavalry.
Lord Crusader.
I don't think that's going to be any good in a dungeon. Right. I think we're good.
I stand ready, Lord.
Let's go.
Knights of the Nine, Umaril and his Aurorans must be destroyed!
There's no telling what we'll find in there.
Get going. Yeah, let's fight. Woo.
Die, damn you!
I'm just warming up, you pathetic worm.
Actually, we'll help. We'll help with the outside because I need to make sure they do all spawn in.
You're what you've got.
Well, he's gone.
Okay, take your soul.
Well, he's fucking gone at all. Uh-oh. Yeah, keep going. I didn't say stop.
Knights
The Nine.
Extend grant you mercy, for I shall.
Goodbye. Iliad bullying. Oh. Yeah, good luck, guys. This looked like a throne room. Apparently not. What the fuck? I don't know how they got there, but...
That the best you can do? What's the matter?
Okay, take your soul. Okay,
I
take your soul.
suppose I can chip in a little. Just to get through this next loading screen. And the door behind me.
I fought.
Stephen crashing a nice house party as he does. Kind of feels that way. He's Daedrar just kind of chilling. Just checking we got a save there. I don't think we did. Push the big button.
Destroy the orb!
Destroy the orb! Somewhere around here. What is that? I hope Hatred's soul wasn't what you named it. What? Oh, my bow? Hatred's soul. Yeah, you think I would name it that? Have you seen what I've been naming my stuff? My naming scheme is quite clear. Destroy the orb! Ponder the orb. Oh! That was kind of cool. Anyone left alive? I don't care. Carry on. Might have to do the long-awaited Shadow the Hedgehog stream. Please do. Oh, Sam talking about streaming? What has happened? It's a free power-up. Coming from the gut, who names all characters Sven, is surprising to see you have a good... What? Coming from the guy who names all characters Sven, it's surprising to see you have a good name idea. I don't feel like you're talking to the right guy here. Never named a character Sven. There were once in my life. I named a guy Steven once, but literally once. Uh-oh. They can smell me! Maybe it's my companions. Maybe they found some Auroran armor and they're wearing it as a disguise. Yeah, that's it. Oh, I guess that's the big guy. Sorry. I know he's supposed to be like a big scary man, and I wasn't really sure what to expect. But my first reaction was to fucking laugh. He's just this big fucking geezer. Hulking his way. I'm gonna fight you. Walks right past me. Right, what have we got? What's our best arrow here? Daedric? Sure. He ain't so tough. He ain't so tough. If I said that I fought mud crabs more fearsome than you, that would actually not be that much of an exaggeration. The way the level scaling is in this game. I've certainly fought bears tougher than him just today. He's dead. He's fucking... Was that it? I mean, obviously we still got to defeat his soul, but that's at least phase 1 done. What am I... Shit, what was the... Shit, what was the procedure? What was the procedure here? I must cast the Blessing of... Okay. Oh, cast the Blessing of Talos. Wow. Walks like he shat himself. A little bit. Right, is this going to be the real fight? Oh, I just fired an arrow. Oh, I just launched an arrow and it missed, and it's going to hit, what town is that? Yeah, I think I've just hit Bruma with a meteor. Can't say that. That's our word. What? Maya. You know, I don't really need it. I'll give myself a shield. Why not? And I want to soul trap him. Uh-oh. So we're done. That arrow is going to nail some poor chap while he's on the throne. Somebody's day is going to be really ruined.
Crusader, arise. Stand and face the light. Breathe again, and receive your reward.
Well.
You have completed your divine task. You have restored the order. You have...
Like, I'm not complaining. I didn't want to have a grindy, boring, repetitive,
shall serve as the sword.
Like, bullet sponge boss fight. I'm just surprised how straightforward that was. Especially when it was like you had to assemble a whole army of people to help you. You know, help you get to it.
You have succeeded where...
And then I kind of just beat him.
You and your...
Easier than most regular enemies. Cool. We're done. We can end stream. Main quest next week.
To serve in their host in the life.
That was a whole army of people for the smallest dungeon in the game. Like, actually the most straightforward dungeon we've done tonight. Like, all the other 2 or 3 we did were much more of a hassle.
A blessing from the Nine. May your sword serve the Nine all the days of your life, Crusader. Farewell.
ASMR. You sticking around?
You redeemed my soul from the evil that had ensnared me. For that, I am forever in your debt. The old bitterness that seemed so...
I don't know who you are and I don't care. Goodbye. Right, we're done.
May the Nine guide your way.
I think I might go back to regular armor. This doesn't feel right for our character. What do you think? Go back to our glass armor and stuff. Yeah. I need to be me. I need to be me. Place all relics. There we are. Return to tradition. Nikki. Okay. Right, next week. We're gonna finish the main quest. I'm very glad we were able to get this done tonight. Thanks for watching. Thanks for sticking around, guys. No.
Lord Crusader, how can this be? You're alive. It's a miracle. I heard you vanished in Garlus Malatar.
I know. I hoped to get away from you.
Further into the ruin and found you next to Umarul's corpse. You had no wounds on your body, but you were dead. I saw it with my own eyes. We laid you to rest in the Undercroft. We kept your death a secret.
Even death cannot stop me.
I can see that. We found Umarul's body next to yours. Tell me, Umarul.
He's dead. I killed his soul. I'm that hard.
Then he is destroyed.
Yes, now go away. Can't you see I need some privacy? Right. Thanks for watching, everybody. I'll see you next week. Yeah. Also, just imagine some dudes working at his forge, then a random fucking arrow just straight through the eye. I don't think it needs to even be that violent. It could just be an arrow descending from orbit crashes through his roof. For fuck's sake!
Undeniable proof of the strength.
Guy, you saw I was naked and you summoned the whole team. You
Slain in battle with the
fucking idiots. Good night, everyone.